All right, I hope you're having a great day. We are heading into our first Aetherdrift draft here. Just finished up our Gruul sealed pool, which ended up going 3-3. So hoping to do a little better in draft, and we will see what we open up here. Okay, so rare is Boommobile, 4 mana 5/5 vehicle, enters with 4 mana of any color is added, but we can only use it to activate abilities, so this will be used for the exhausted abilities. You can activate this one straight away, which is basically going to make this into a 6/6 and ping something for 1. I think it's a solid card. We've also got Carrion Cruiser, which is a good value engine, Dracosaur, which is a good top end card, Ooze Patrol, which is good in the green-black decks, I'd say. It's just a big body, but every time I've seen it, it's gotten quite big, and I think removal is limited in this format, so just some big body can get there. We'll start with the rare with the Boommobile. I do think it's quite solid. Again, you don't want too many vehicles, but I think this one is a good enough one that we'll take it and see what we can do with it. Alright, so here, Shepherd Archfiend I actually think is quite good again in the green-black deck. We've got the Pathmaker, which is good in white-blue. Lets you tutor for something and put it straight into play if it's small. For red cards, Artillerist is solid. Goblin is good. Lets you discard to draw cards and put counters on this, which is good in the blue-red deck. There's also a Flood the Engine, which I think is solid removal. But we're just going to follow this up with a red card here. See if we can be aggressive, maybe. Okay, and then we've got the Cyclers that just came. So that's good. Goblin. There's also a spin out here if we wanted to go black, but I think we can just stay in red, take the Mako. This is not going to table, and so it's probably someone else in here will end up in the cycling deck, but I think we're better off to just stay red versus start going into another color right here, even though spin out is quite good. So we'll take the Mako and see if we can make cycling work here. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Push the Limit is a build around card for mounts and vehicles that basically lets you alpha strike with them once. So you mill stuff with Ironclad and other things into the yard, and then you just get to rebuy them all at once. They just become artifact creatures. Notably, they don't gain trample or anything, so I don't think this is amazing. But it might be a fun build around for our first draft here. Other options, I think Wickerfolk is quite good, but I'm feeling like we want to be more in the blue-red. We could take the Artillerist, actually. Maybe that's the play, and then hope this cycles. This is better in the blue-red deck. I think I prefer that. Defend the Rider is quite strong. We just did green-red, though, and I think it's fine, but nothing exciting. There's a Mutant Surveyor for red-black. Keen Buccaneer is a replaceable level card that helps with the discard payoffs. And Hull Drifter, I think, is a solid enough vehicle, but we'll take the Buccaneer as a creature over the vehicle here. Okay. Risky Shortcut is quite good in the red-black deck. There's also a Velocitor. When this saddles a mount or cruise a vehicle, it gets +2/+0 and gains trample. We've got the Boommobile right now. It's our only thing, but if we get more vehicles, this could be quite good. And we're not married to the blue-red right now. So let's take that and see where we end up. Here, so red, there's just the Specialist, which is, I think, medium. Pactol Terror is quite strong, and we have seen some black coming through. Bride's End is a good removal spell, but I haven't seen a ton of white other than that I really want to play. This doesn't really fit into the blue-red deck, I think, that well, so I think I'm actually going to speculate on Pactol Terror here, because I was quite impressed with this card in pre-release. And if we're in black, it's definitely going to be a standout there. Here, this pack is a little underwhelming for us. Isn't really anything that fits cleanly into the archetypes that we specifically want to be in. There's the Catalyzer if we end up in red-black, I guess, because it starts your engines early, so I think we'll take that. And here, there's Dismal Backwater if we really think we're going to be in multiple colors. Otherwise, there's just a Surveyor or a Javelineer to take. I mean, there's Avishkar Raceway as well, and it is another discard. I think I'll just take the Surveyor here. Okay, Oil Gorger is quite good. Burner Rocket's totally fine as well. It's a way to just get in damage. I think I'll take the Oil Gorger as a top-end card here if we end up in red-black. Blockbuster or Specialist. I guess Specialist because it's a 2-drop. Okay, Push to Limit came around, so we might be able to do something there. I don't think the Path Cruiser is very good. Just stick that on the side. Okay, so we could do something with Push the Limit, or we just could be some red-black deck. I mean, this was the only blue card we really saw after, so unless we get a bunch of blue in this pack, we're probably not doing that. It's looking like we'll likely be red-black here, and this Mako might not end up making the cut. So for the red-black deck, there isn't really good blue cards we want to take again here, and there's no good red cards. We're going to take Gonti. The card's just a great value engine. Notably, it's every creature you control that deals damage lets you take a card off the top, and then when you cast a spell you don't own, you make a treasure, so it lets you just play to the board way more efficiently as well. So we'll take that. We'll hope maybe a risky shortcut tables, because that would be quite good for our deck. Oh, there's another payoff card for the cycling. In the Monument to Endurance. I mean, I don't think we have that much cycling right now, though. We've got the 1 and the Goblin. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of regretting not taking that Dismal Backwater now, because we might have been on a splash. I mean, our black basically we're in for Gonti. The rest is replaceable. This is quite strong. There's no good black or red cards we really want to take here. So maybe we speculate on this. But I could see us just not playing that. Okay, there's Wicker Folk if we just want to play safe and stick to black. Refueler, when you activate an exhaust ability, draw a card. What do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 exhaust abilities. I think we just stick to the black at this point. I have a feeling we're not going to see a ton of it this pack just because we passed a lot, but such is life. I think it's still where we're best off being at the moment. Here, there's not really anything great. I guess we can just take Tyrox as an aggressive card. Not super happy with it, but it fits in our primary color. Of course, now we're seeing this stuff. I don't think Gastral Raider is that strong. It does start your engines, though. Or we could just take a Barrage. What do our 3s look like? They're kind of middling. I think this is the point where we have to make the decision. I'm going to take the Barrage. Okay, well, now we got a Necro Regent, and I think we're firmly in black now. So much black coming through here. Okay. Unfortunately, we're not going to see any of these come back to us. I mean, if Bloodfell Caves, though, comes, that's okay. It's an excellent top end card though. So, okay, we're firmly in black now. I think we can assume maybe we play that on the splash or something. I guess we take Engine Rats here. Not a great pack for us though. I think we'll take a Trick because we don't have much interaction. I think any really. So we'll take the Trick here in maximum overdrive. Push the Limit's probably not getting played. Just don't have that many vehicles. We could take another Tie Rocks or a Kickoff Celebration. I think we'll take the first Kickoff Celebration over second Tie Rocks here. I don't really need another Oil Gorger. I guess we'll take the interaction just in case we need it. Okay, there's an Ammo Kit Raceway or a Grim Javelineer. Yeah, I think we just take the Javelineer here. This is a playable. Because again, we're probably out on Mako because we don't have a ton of cycling. Doesn't matter, we want people to be in blue, so we'll pass the blue cards. Net cycles, I'll take that over a forest. Okay. I mean, I think we're out on these. So missed a couple of picks there. I think we have a ton of cycling. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think Monument's making it in. That's not likely making it. Mako just cycles itself though. We'll leave these guys here just in case, but don't think they're making it in. So stuff to note for me. I do still have a Pact Altair, so I want some amount of artifacts in the deck as well. Of course. We get the Thopter Fabricator now. So this one just starts pumping out Thopters when you draw your second card, which is quite good, but we do have Thrill Seeker, so I think we're just taking the 2-drop. But that would have been a reason to stay in the blue-red. Okay, well, we'll take Thrill Seeker and be happy about that. This card is just so good. It does everything you want in this deck. Starts your engines, gets it straight up to 2 on the turn it enters. At max speed, it just gets haste and death touch and becomes a nasty thing to block then, so it is definitely what we will be happy taking here. Okay. So here, there's a momentum breaker, and we do kind of need interaction. How many start your engines do we have? We have the 1, 2, 3... and I don't really count these, so we do need early start your engine still. I want to take the Wicker Folk, but we've actually got a decent number of 2-drops, so I think I'm supposed to take the removal spell here. That also starts your engines. Okay, Outpace Oblivion is excellent. Again, a removal spell that starts your engines. Explosive Getaway is also quite good, but we've got no fixing, so we're just going to take the aggressively slanted removal spell. Here, I think we take the first risky shortcut. So we've managed to get a couple more removal spells in here. If we can replace the Scrap Compactor, probably want to do that at some point. We'll take the shortcut. Okay, Locust Spray versus Goda. I think Locust Spray is quite solid. The benefit of Goda is it creates artifacts for Pact Altair. I guess so does Gaunty. And I think I kind of just want to see if I can replace my medium cards, and like the Scrap Compactor and stuff. So we'll take that and try and up our card quality a little bit here. Notably, the red-black land didn't table either. Which I was kind of hoping for. So that's a little unfortunate. This is just a 5-color pile card. Javelineer versus Crash and Burn. I many creatures do I have? 15. I think I'll take first Crash and Burn. See, replacing like Kickoff Celebration maybe at this point, because I don't care so much about the discard anymore. It does start your engines though, I guess. I'll have to check how many Start Your Engines cards I really have after this. But I might have enough early stuff now that I don't need to worry too much about that. I don't know, I think either way Scrap Compactor is now out. This is the one that's on the bubble. So I think I want some solid 3s to probably round this out. These are okay, there's nothing wrong with them, but Velocitor is also not great here because I've only got one vehicle. Basically a 4-mana 3/3. Okay, second Maximum Overdrive or first Pedal to the Metal. I think it's actually Maximum Overdrive. This is good as kind of maybe a way to finish, but I don't have that much trample or anything anyways, and this just lets the creature survive and makes it bigger. Okay, well, I get paid off here. I mean, I think we're taking Bastronaut, but I would be so happy with Spike Spitter as well. Just a reach that gives you card advantage, but I'll take the aggressively slanted card here. We'll take the black card, but I'm not going to play it. Okay, well, I'm out on that definitely. I think I probably don't need that. So Javelineer, we can decide if we're playing that or the Artillerist. Okay, wow, the Getaway tabled. So are we playing a Surveyor as an early Start Your Engines? I think I'll take that over the Gunner. Just take the red card. I don't think we need the Artillerist anymore. Sarcophagus is where we Start Your Engines if we want that. Okay. So at this point I think Locust Spray is probably out. We've got 16 creatures. Let's look at what it looks like. Got 3 1-drops, which is nice. Engine Rat I think is solid because it just has Death Touch, so it won't want to get blocked, so we can keep getting in there. Start Your Engines, so we've got Bastronaut is 1, Catalyzers 2, Thrill Seekers 3, Breakers 4, Surveyors 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got 7 there. I mean, maybe it's Pactol Terror out. What creatures do we have to replace that with? Nothing great, honestly. We don't really have a lot of ways to create artifacts. It's really just Gonti with the Pactol Terror. I think I may be cutting that just because I don't have... I've got Gonti and the Wicker Folk, and that's really it. Nothing else creates artifacts here. And then what was I going to cut? I was thinking about the Locust Spray. I think I'm just this way actually, because my creatures are more red slanted early. Unless this is 16 lands with a Cycler and Locust Spray. I could see that. And then what would I get back in? Kickoff Celebrations. Check the Start Your Engines again. See if I need that. I've got 4 that are turn 2 or earlier, 3 on turn 3. So I basically got 7 prior to turn 3. Maybe I'll try that. Let's try 16 lands on this. We're aggressively slanted. That over the 2-drop. How many creatures? 15 creatures. And a vehicle. Kick off celebrations better than walking sarcophagus. I think I'm aggressive. I want creatures. I'm going to try the sarcophagus. So this will be how we start with the deck, and we will see how it goes. Okay, heading into game 1 here with red-black aggro. Definitely some picks I wish I had back in that draft. Just we're waffling between red-blue and red-black. Could have ended up with some more Wicker Folks and the like, just to keep our curve low, but I think still relatively happy with where the deck ended up. Got good, aggressive start your engines curve. We're just gonna slam to the board and see what the opponents can do to slow us down. Okay. So ward and then some exhaust to do big stuff. That's fine. Gladly trade my catcher for your winter. Now we're just looking for lands. Should have specified. We're looking for black lands. This becomes a 4/3. Astronaut. Don't want to get in with this turn. That's fine. That seems like a wrong block on their end. This is reverse for what they should be doing. Now I eat that for free and I still get to start my engines. Okay. Oh, I think they're still learning format a bit because that was a rough block. Okay, I mean, still have to find my black source, but I think I'm just getting in with Bastronaut now. At least doing it once. I want to 6 them, put them at 8. Or do I want to draw with Surveyor? I want to draw with Surveyor. Try and find my black, because if I can get the Necro Regent going, this game feels out of hand. Or again, just slam Thrill Seeker next turn and turn sideways. Sure. Okay. So notably, Bastronaut doesn't have great attacks anymore. They can double block with Guardian and Thopter. So I have 3 activations, not 4. They're at 10 though. Not finding the black source here is rough. We're seeing the downside. If this Locust Spray was a swamp, we'd be in excellent shape. Notably, they did miss a land drop this turn. I don't really want to trade my Bastronaut this way. Okay. Okay. Orthopters. Wow, that's an aggressive attack. Okay. The deck's just taunting me now. Well, now I'm getting in at this. Whoa, okay. Oh, you're taking all the damage then. Yeah, you better keep your Guardian back next turn. Unless you've got another Haunt the Network. 5, 6, you go to 12. And I'd be dead. Wow, they attacked with that. Okay, I'm in a bit of rush shape here. Attempt to kill this. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna die to the flyers now, though. I've drawn 7 of my 8 mountains and no swamps. Am I just dead? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 damage. Sure, if you've got 3 damage, you've got it. Oh. Okay. Okay, deck. I see. I'm getting punished for putting the Locust Spray in. I will take it out. We will do that right now. I understand the signal you're sending. Alright. That's unfortunate, because I think 9 out of 10 times we... Actually, am I even playing... That wouldn't even have been a swamp anyways. Oh, man. No, I'm leaving the Locust Spray in. Hopefully we can draw our second color this game. That last game felt like the biggest punish. Okay, we've got both colors. Keeping it. We've got Thrill Seeker on 2, Risky Shortcut on 3 if they play anything to block it, so... Seems like an excellent start. See what the opponent's on. And green. Man, that's so good. Okay. Nothing from the opponent. What they got? Exile. Darn. Okay. Well. Risky Shortcut will still take us up at least. Next turn. Figure out if we're playing Surveyor or Catalyzer. Okay. I think we probably lead on... I'll lead on Catalyzer in case they've got some way to kill it and I can overdrive then. I think we just want to keep our threats alive at this point. We've got a lot of interaction in our hand, but only 2 creatures, so I want to keep them safe. Three. Javelineer, hey? Sure, I'll play that over Surveyor. I will offer the trade. If they want to do something else, that's fine. Ooh, I'm keeping that one on top. Okay. Flipper Javelineer can get in next turn. 2/5. Block. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Got an answer. Shield's down for 1 turn. Seems like we might be okay. Now next turn when we get in, it's going to be brutal. How much does pressure deal? 6? Let's get that big old boy out of the way. Just turning sideways. They're gonna get it regardless. Death touch. They signaled they don't have removal at this point, otherwise they would have just killed the Necro Regent. So, we're just getting in. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll make a 2/2 that can always block if needed to. Sure. Yeah, this card goes crazy. This might be just the best payoff card there is for start your engines. Making a 2/2 every turn is wild. Ooh. That should just be lethal, right? Block here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I mean, it's just lethal on board. We'll get in there. Sure. Oil Gorger. Okay. Deck did its thing this time. Funny how that is when you find your second color. We will head into the next one now. So, this aggressive deck definitely feels solid. I mean, how can you say no to that curve? Astronaut, and, Specialist or Catalyzer, hold up Locust Spray. And the other. I guess we're going Catalyzer. Forgot about the haste on the Specialist, but it's fine. Wow, okay. That's rough for them. Get in there. Just cycling something. Nothing. Wow, okay. I mean, this is tough for them now. So I can just get in with everything. That is Menace. And I'll just overdrive versus trading. Alive. Now Bastronaut has double strike. I mean, outside of a 4-mana board wipe, don't see how they can win this. Sure, another 3/3 is fine. Might have that 1 mana removal. Okay, well. Now I think they're just super dead. Because even the 1 mana removal catalyzer, but not. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright, they got nothing on red that can save them now. Wow. Go fast. That was a quick showing after the other ones. Sure, I had fun. See if we can just get under our opponent again. Always on the play. We got 1 drop, 2 drop, 2 drop. Let's hope we don't get ruined by not having a black source at the end of the game. That land is fine. There's the black source. Okay. I think I just lead on specialist here. Assume they're gonna have something on 2, and my Tyrox isn't gonna be able to get in anyways. Ugh, it's a little rough, but actually I can just jab linear. And if they want to trade with my specialist, I'm fine with that. Get a surveil off it. Yeah, I'm good with that. Engine rat. Don't think I need that anymore. I think I just want my big payoff cards now, because we're essentially guaranteed this turn to get to max speed now. Astronaut's so good at just enabling max speed. Okay, 3-3. Yeah, that seems good. Sure, here's fine. And we'll follow up with Tyrox, and still have a removal spell in hand. Ooh, that's a nice one. 4, get up to 3. Oh. Well, that's quite good. I guess it's just Bastronaut here. Yeah. I can just double activate now, right? 4. One white. They've got the +2/+2. Basically trading Bastronaut for send into the other, or I keep it alive with Overdrive. Yeah, I think the Bastronaut's winning me this game, so let's keep it alive. Pretty sure they've got that +2/+2 trick. 1 mana +2/+2, or you can cycle it for mana. So let's just keep Bastronaut alive with a counter on it. They find the exile removal for it, so be it. But I think I'd rather keep it safe there. Yeah. Sweet. Another quick one. Winning on the back of the Bastronaut. Okay, so after that first game where we didn't find our colors, these last few have felt super smooth. Our opponent's on the play. We need our red. I think this is a mulligan here. We've got Engine Rat and Javelineer, but we're not starting our engines early without our red. Yeah, I think I'll mulligan that. Oh, of course, now it's the opposite. I don't think we can go to 5, so we've got 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Wicker Folk. Maybe that's wrong because it surveils. Oh, of course, now we find a Javelineer. I was debating between Wicker Folk and Javelineer there. Okay, we need the black sources. Got the counter spell? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Our Tyrox lines up well. Start our engines. I don't think they're blocking us. Yeah. Okay. Next exhaust gets caught. Oh, that's a blowout. Okay. Yeah, I've got to remember to play around that card. I think that'll probably be what keeps the aggressive decks in check when you're playing red. You're more on the defensive end. Everything is pretty small toughness in this format for all the aggressive creatures. Right? So we'll play Javelineer, it'll probably get countered. Or do they just have a cycling card? Okay. Javelineer notably still lines up well with the Pit Automaton. Okay. Just a little spell for it. Hopefully we can find a swamp. No. Just gonna run out another one. Okay. East Wrench Goblin, huh? And we could risky shortcut here. Yeah. That's basically just a 4-mana 3/3. I don't really care about that. Found another black source. Now my Goblin Engine Rats or holding up Overdrive. I just go Goblin Engine Rats. It sets me up well for next turn. Be aggressive. They want to counter this. Cycle something. Don't really want to trade with the Velocitor right now. I don't think it'll bite me. I think I'm basically in a mode of trying to set up maximum speed this coming turn. So I can, this following turn, use Momentum Breaker and Maximum Overdrive to protect my creatures, or I can just Momentum Breaker, give a Grease Wrench or something, but... Oh, okay. Oh, they're gonna get to kill the Javelineer now. I mean, my Engine Rats is still getting in, though. Boommobile with the Velocitor is pretty sweet, though. Oh, I guess, can they copy that? Oh yeah, so the Boommobile is about to get big. Oh, that's a cute little combo. When you next activate, yeah, they didn't do that right. Okay, well there's Thrill Seeker. I mean, I just Thrill Seeker, right? So I go Momentum Breaker first. Assume they're gonna sack the Pit Automaton. Velocitor can crew the Boommobile. And I think at this point I'm just getting in with the Rats and holding up Maximum Overdrive this turn. That would have been rough if they had done that the right way, because then I would have had one less thing. Okay, I mean, if they want to do that, I'm good with that. Now I'll just play the Thrill Seeker. Will guarantee max speed. Okay, now I'm feeling good. We've got to answer both of these. We still don't have a threat on board. I've got maximum overdrive to block the Boommobile when they decide they're crewing that up. Okay, they don't have max speed for that. Okay, activate an exhaust. They don't want to crew the Boommobile right now. Sure. We're just getting in. It's what we do. If they block, we'll just overdrive. Oh, even better. I'm just getting that off the board. 3/3 I'm not too scared of. Got lots of 3-power creatures for that. This only gets one counter. Okay. Kind of want to save this to double discard. That's fine. I've got 2 draws as well. I can go. I think I'm just double drawing this turn actually. These have actually looked quite solid. They just trade early and then get value rate. And maybe some of the more defensively slanted ones aren't as great, but... Oh, okay. So I don't want to run into the counterspell, notably. So I'm just going to get in there. This. I'll activate. I just wanted to guarantee damage, because they're probably going to kill it. Yeah, that's fine. They were going to play that regardless. Did my 2 lands, draw 2 new cards. Okay. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure, that counters instant or sorcery. Got something there. I don't want to run out the Necro Regent. We're not in a rush right now. I really don't want to get it countered. Okay, they don't have any other exhaust abilities, right? So it's just that one. If they tap out for this. Leaving red up. Interesting. 4/4. They don't play an island. Okay. That seems good. Maybe it's wrong holding a Necro Regent here, but I've got a lot of life as well. And I just don't want to chance getting it countered when I'm 1 land short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if I find 1 more land, then I could just run it out into the counter spell. Drifter. Alright, so Vineyard 2. Now I go to combat first. I will trade this with the whole Drifter if they want to. Okay. Counterspell. No counterspell. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I think it was still right to play around it there. I think we're still in a fine position. Because we can just apply pressure with this stuff now. Okay, and Gonti's great. Because now if they let anything hit, I just completely take over the game. Still just getting in with the sarcophagus only at this point, though. Sure. So Skyray can eat that. Still just can't really get aggressive, though. Oh, sweet. I had Mu Yangling in pre-release. The card is very solid because it's just whenever any flying creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. And so it doesn't even have to be a vehicle. Like, they could have just got in with the Skyray here. Or the diversion unit. Like, this was an odd choice out of them. Wow, okay. I mean, they're opening themselves up to a big attack now. Oh my gosh, Boomobile looks really good now. They're at 7. So this is 9 mana, so I can 6. Yeah, I think they're just dead. The Boomobile now. Let's see what you got. Boomobile is about to get you. Notably, just for the math on this, because you get the 4 mana back, it's just 2 in a red, X to any target. So I've got 9 mana, so it's 6 damage. Sure. Sure. Oh, they left the Diversion alive too. Yeah, I get 2 Gonti triggers. They land. Boomobile. Red. Sweet. Alright, grinding it out a bit more. Necro Regent showing its power though. Okay, heading straight into the next one. We can keep the streak going here. Huh. We're not getting our engines going very quickly here. We don't have our second color, so I'm gonna mulligan. Punished a little, but we've at least got our starter engines, and we've got a 2-drop we can play. I think I'm out on the Specialist. Yeah, Surveyor can replace itself, so I'll leave it in my opener. Okay, so we'll start on Sarcophagus. Starts our engines for us. And we're looking for a land. Okay. They're just slowing us down. Okay. Well, at least we get to surveil. We want a land. So those are going. Oh, that's a big boy. And this doesn't block anyways. I think we're Javelineering this turn over a risky shortcut. And I will trade with Calaxian. Such a funny card. 7/2 vanilla. It dies to everything removal wise, but if you don't have removal for it, it's a quick clock. Yeah, I will take that trade. Can they deal with the flyer? No. That's good for us. Okay. getting in. I think we're a risky shortcut. And Bastronaut. Okay, we found more red. That's good. Alright, so then we can max speed pre-combat as well with Thrill Seeker. So Bastronaut will have double strike. Okay, they're on Sultai. Maybe they're just removal and Calaxian is there as a big beater because they assume they can just get everything off the board. Okay. Oh, wow, that was a good draw. Thrill Seeker. Momentum Breaker. Let's get Ranger Guardian. Get in there. Yeah, this card's so good. Being able to start your engines, or not start your engines, max speed before combat is so powerful because there's so many payoff cards that are in the uncommon and rare slot that want to do stuff in combat, like double strike on the Bastronaut, death touch and haste on the Thrill Seeker. So good. They're in a tough spot now. One creature's not really going to do it. They're just dead unless they've got instant speed removal, which I don't think they do. They have to block the Thrill Seeker, but then this can pump 3 times, which is 9 with Wicker Folk. Wow. No, I thought we were going to get punished for waffling, but this deck is playing out extremely well so far. Alright, apologies, I was distracted there for a second, so I didn't start that up straight away, but solid enough hand. We're going to go lead off with Tyrox probably. Grease Wrench is good too. But we'll lead on Tyrox into Goblin Surveyor if they don't have anything to block. Okay. And they're probably gonna force to take this trade now because they don't have my speed up. If not, then they're taking 4 and letting me get my speed up. I am more than happy with this. So either way, good shape. Now I've got Locust Spray to try and win in combat. Perfect. So I can just attack with the Surveyor, Locust Spray the Mole, get max speed going, and then follow it up with 2 1-drops. Forced to block. We'll shrink it. Speed up. Play 2 1-drops. And then now we're just looking for land off the top. So if they play anything big, we've got Crash and Burn. I'd say this has been overperformer so far in the deck. The fact that it's start your engines and has trample has been very relevant. What I got? I think I'm just bottoming that at this point. Got other stuff in my deck that's better now. I'm just passing. I hope they'll play one big thing and I'll Crash and Burn it. If not, I'm still in good shape. I'll pass again. They're not doing anything, I'm just getting speed up. Fine. Crash and burn that. a specialist. The counterspell? That's funny. Okay. Solves. I think at this point I just get the extra damage in versus the rat. I'm probably just rummaging the rat away with the goblin at this point. It's fine. But I'm only on 4 lands anyway, so I can't really start activating it soon enough. Okay, he's dead. Or they're just dead. Okay, I mean, it's the downside of spectral interference. It doesn't stop all the 1-drops. Okay, we are searching for 7 wins here. It's definitely been a fast and furious start for us in this format. We're on the play. We've got Catalyzer to start our engines early, and we've got 3 black cards and 2 mountains, so I think I'm going to mull this. Okay, I will keep this one. Interesting. I think I'm actually bottoming a mountain here, because I can go 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop, and then still have a 2 drop. So let's start our engines. Okay, that was a good draw. Go goblin. Let's get the goblins in. That's fine. Okay, got a swamp. I think I'm willing to offer the trade here. But I want to just maximum overdrive. Yeah, I'm good with keeping this around, actually. Risky shortcut next turn. Ooh, that's a big boy. Slightly punished. Go with the shortcut. Get Bastronaut online. Gotta outpace the next turn for that. And we'll just get in then. We don't need to trade with the Locust Spray plus the Goblin for the Imperiosaur. We'll save Locust Spray for someone else. Ah, they're on the Via plan too. Okay. Outpace. Let's get Imperiosaur off. We're just activating Bastronaut here. Getting damage in, because we've got Outpace Oblivion now for reach as well. See what big creature they're putting in. Notably, they have to tap this, so whatever big creature is coming in can't be a blocker as well. This only gets 1 counter. Okay. They're going to be able to put 1 big thing into play. I think we're just going. Probably should have held that land, actually, for double discard with the Goblin. Wow, they don't have anything. Okay. They're just dead then. I don't think there's anything for 1 green. Okay. That's how we end. I mean, you can't block with whatever that is. Oh, they got us. Did not think of that. I mean, I saw the jungle hollow, so I probably should have considered it. Okay, now we need one of our big threats. Screw 3, so at least they can't start cranking us with Ovia anytime soon. But this will just put another big creature into play. Are they going to pair with the Broodwagon? That's a good one. Gains life too. Okay. Might be out on this. We need to deal 6 damage to them. Yeah, this might be all she wrote. I think this is all she wrote. Wow. Didn't think about the Broodwagon. I mean, what else could I have done there? Activated it like once or twice or something. Yeah, I probably didn't need the last activation because I had the Oblivion anyways. But I don't think it would have made a difference. Okay, good game, opponent. Alright, this one's for all the marbles. Okay, we got 2-drop into 3-drop start your engine, so we're going to keep this. Not as fast as we can go, but I think it's still good enough with Wicker Folk on 2, Surveyor on 3. Oh, they got on 1. Scurry Foot, okay. Play Wicker Folk. Don't really need lands. Bashed or not. Bashed or not, bashed or not. Next turn we're Surveyor. From 4 we're probably Overdrive Specialist. Guess we keep it. It's probably enough of a payoff card for us, but it's worthwhile. I mean, next turn we could always Astronaut Specialist instead of Surveyor. Lagak. Okay, so are we playing Prowcatcher Specialist plus Bastronaut or Goblin Surveyor? I think these two. I think we're okay if this trades with the Scurry Foot as well. Because it gets a blocker off the board for the Bastronaut, so the Menace becomes more difficult for them. I'm gonna get another speed here regardless. Okay. Now, Maximum Overdrive with Bastronaut is very strong, because if they have to double block it with Menace, then I can give it Death Touch. It's just a huge blowout. They have a fight spell or something they're considering. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen those titles yet. That must be the new achievement stuff. Okay, Surveyor. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get in for 2. My payoff is a little bit better than yours. And here... Hope they don't have the fight spell. For 1 turn. Probably better than getting in 1 extra point of damage and holding up Overdrive. And if they want to trade Surveyor with Surveyor, I think I'm okay with that. Or I just let them get in for 5 and then I crank them back with the Surveyor. They're on green-blue, so they're probably looking to play a slower game. If they get too aggressive, then I think I just let them deal damage to me and assume I'm gonna crack back for more. This little blue shell's kind of funny. It's a little companion. Mario Kart Blue Shell. The crossovers have started. Okay, they chose that over the Bastronaut. They just want to try and get aggressive on me. Okay. Just gonna get in with the Bastronaut. This way, I can cycle Overdrive, double Overdrive, this turn defensively. Like, I've got some options now. And if they get max speed, I'm fine with that. I think I'm just Wicker Folk on Surveyor and maximum overdriving. They don't want to trade the Lagak. Interesting. I will do this. Let's see what they've got. Do have double maximum overdrive, so if I had a single one, I don't think I would block here. Since I've got a pair. I think this is pretty safe for me. This also keeps them off of max speed, notably. Okay. Sure. We activate Scurryfoot as well. Can't really play Gonti though, unless I just attack with the Wicker Folk. Maybe that's the line now. I wanted to get in with Bastronaut and hold up maximum overdrive, but I think this is too good. Getting in with the 2/4 flyer seems so strong here. Give me your cards. Give me your cards. That's a mole. Yeah. Three, four, five, six, seven. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So notably that turns off its abilities as well. Can get in with the 2 on the right. Take 5. Oh, that seems like a loose attack. What do you got? Played around that. Okay. Gotta remember what's in this format here. Definitely getting beaten by cards that I should have in mind. I think I just got a race here. The Catalyzer. Yeah, let's just put Catalyzer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 back at them. I'm just short of lethal. Yeah, that was probably a weak block last turn. Should have figured if they were attacking with the Lagak that they had something. Just taking the 2 damage. That was pretty bad actually. Because that Bastronaut was so much damage. Particularly with me having the Javelineer. Trade. Take 4. And here I can pothole the hole, leave up overdrive, leave back Wicker Folk, and start getting in for 4 with the Javelineer. They still got a chance because their creatures are small. Mountain. There are 2 good defensive creatures here with a maximum overdrive now. They do have a card draw in the yard with the Surveyor. Right, mine was exiled. Yeah. And I think I just have to overdrive here. hope they don't have anything. Because I have to get this Lagak off the board. I'm at 4. Can't keep taking this from it. Activating Surveyor. That's a good sign. That probably means they don't have action in hand. They're only on 5 lands as well. Interesting thing. So they're playing blue-green, but they're definitely aggressively slanted rather than value-oriented. They've got a pair of Scurryfoots. It's value, and the Surveyor is value. But just trying to figure out what the archetypes might end up looking like for this format. Okay. Guess they probably lead on Lagak. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Next turn they're Scurry Footing. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just using this on the Lagak as bad as it feels. So I want to get damage in with the mole. Scurryfoot activate. No, they're playing 2 creatures this turn. 3 creatures this turn. Okay. That's fine. It's another creature on the ground. Not attacking though. We're just playing off the top now. Both of us. No one has any good attacks. Maybe whoever draws their big cards. We've got some good hits. Got the Necro Regent. We've got the big 3/3 flyer. Land is not what we're looking for. Dead. What do they got? Sure. We're just dead on board. No, not quite. No. They're 1 off. Whoa. Put X1 counters on it, then you have base power definition. Okay. Now we're looking dead. This only surveils. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers, 4 blockers. Alright. Yeah, I think that block with the Bastronaut cost us the game there. And that was just a lapse in judgment from me. We had the maximum overdrive the following turn, so we could have had our stuff be safe, and I just got greedy with it. Good game. Nice. Okay. Sweet deck from the opponent. I guess it makes sense now why they're playing a bunch of small things with Sita as their payoff card for all of it. So very cool deck. Again, trying to figure out what this format looks like. Unfortunate we didn't quite get to the 7 wins, but still quite happy with how this turned out. I think the notes here are Surveyors overperformed to my expectations. Maybe again that's just early format stuff because it just has everything you want on it. Javelineers were totally fine as well, adding Surveils. Wickerfolk was solid here, but once I had max speed, it kind of felt like it didn't do anything for my deck, and I preferred having the creatures that were just higher power. So that I could close out the game, because I just don't want the game to go long, right? So I had some payoffs for late game with the Boomobile, Outpace Oblivion, a couple big cards here, but it still just didn't feel like what I wanted to happen. So I think this is probably still fine in the deck, but there might be better 2-drops for the red-black archetype. So still, good first draft, and looking like this format will actually be pretty fun. Thank you so much for watching.